Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 15th through the 28th. So this is our longer reading. And because it's our longer reading, we'll be using more cards. So I will be using the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and my Oshi Zen Tarot cards. Also too, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all cards with Reiki energy. And this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. So a couple of things. Oh, and this is for Capricorns. I'm sorry. Hi, Capricorns. I had to have all my little things, you know how I have to check things off. Okay, so a couple of things going on. On the 19th of February, we go into Pisces season. So we're going to have a little bit of a more sensitive time, more sensitive influences coming through. But on the 19th is another full moon. And this is, if I'm remembering correctly, this is also a supermoon. Remember, this is when the moon is very close to the earth, so it looks larger. And this full moon will be in Virgo. So with that being said, what are we going to do about that one? So supermoon, have a little bit more oomph to it. It's not an eclipse, so that's all good. It's in Pisces, which has more sensitivity to it. And, for you Capricorns, I'm thinking you may do a little bit of withdrawing. That just came to me. But the thing with Virgo, earth sign, you're an earth sign. The thing with Virgo, though, is Virgos are kind of perfectionists. So while you're being a little bit on the while the sensitivity is kind of, that energy is out there, it's also going to have this perfectionist energy too. So so what we need to do, what do we need to learn? We need to try to be tolerant of those who may not live up to expectations. And I'm not even saying our expectations. I'm saying expectations. It's like, there's people out there that's just going to be kind of like goofier than heck, and you're like, how do you even survive in this world? Sorry, of course that's not Capricorns, but but that's the kind of energy it's going to be. And so be careful. Don't be careful. It's not like you're not going to be a good driver, but be careful driving, because you may not have the tolerance for people that you go, what, they're driving down, it's raining, they don't have their windshield wipers on. I'm not saying that they're doing that, because I think, nowadays it's kind of automatic to put your windshield wipers and your, and your lights on type of thing. But it's going to be, you will not tolerate fools well. Okay, how's that? Okay, so that's my whole thing about that full moon. Let's go in. Again, these are the Doreen Virtue. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have gotten past that 3,000 mark. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of doing something special for, when we reach the 5,000 mark. I'm thinking of doing a couple of free readings for subscribers only. I'm thinking, but I have to figure out how to work that. My thought is that when we reach 5,000, I would like to do 5 free readings for all, for subscribers. But I need to be able to figure out how to select those subscribers. And, so I'm working on that. If anyone have ideas, if anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I know maybe, I'm thinking maybe assign people numbers. Well, for one thing, it would have to be subscribers who would like a free reading. And for another, you would have to be able to get onto Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. My Skype doesn't work too well. For some reason, you can't hear me. And of course, you want to hear me, right? But, so that, I'm just trying to figure that one out. But I'm thinking 5 free readings when we hit 5,000, and it'll be for subscribers only. And I have to just figure out a way how to, fairly choose those subscribers. I have people that I contact and we talk a lot, and I don't want to be prejudicial because we do talk a lot. Though, of course, you're probably saying, go ahead, Deb, it's okay. No, no, no. So let's figure this out. Help me, if you have any suggestions on how I can choose that, I would love to hear that. Okay, Capricorns, one card has, a couple cards. No, 2 cards have come out. And one more card. Okay, let's cut. Pull one last card. Put those over there. And of course, glasses. Okay, our first card is the Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Air is, of course, our Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And that is our Wi-Fi. That's the thoughts. That's the energy going through the air. Now, challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Now, that can also be part of this Virgo full moon. Like I said, it is a highly perfectionist type of full moon energy. And again, being supermoon, it's going to be close. Oh, and also, too, the planets are still going direct. They don't change until, I think, March 4th. You know, so we all have that energy that's going, you know, that's pushing us forward. So yeah, I'm thinking that this could be, you know, with this full moon energy, that you know, that you as an earth sign also could possibly be a little, you know, not intolerant, never, but maybe a little intolerant of people that don't live up to expectations. So that could actually be, if you are, you know, if you, even at your home life, if you have some, if you have children and you're like, why are you bringing me a report card that is showing me C's when I know that you can do A work? I mean, it's that type of intolerance. It's like your expectations of people are going to be that much higher. And it's not that they're that much higher outside of the realm of what they can do. And that's what's so frustrating. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling kind of like frustration. You know, it's like, I know you can do this. Why aren't you doing this? Now, part of that can also be with yourself. Okay, so just be aware of that. Our second card is the Ten of Fire. Fire energy is, of course, our Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And fire energy is, you know, I mean, you don't want to get too close to it because it burns, but yet you want to get close to it because it warms. So it can destroy, it can help, it can heal, it can do, you know, it's something that has, you know, it has such power to it. So too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Okay, with that health concern, I am a little bit worried about somebody's blood pressure, and that's just popping in. So please, 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 if you are, you know, if you are somebody that's a type A personality, and what Capricorn is not, you know, even if you're a laid-back Capricorn, you are a type A personality. Please start checking your blood pressure and, you know, go to the doctor. You know, cardiac, things like that. Not to say that all Capricorns. No, I'm thinking that there's that there's somebody, yeah, even if it's just one person, that, you know, that might have this type of issue. So just keep checking your blood pressure. Go to the doctor if you haven't seen your doctor. You know, keep your annual or semi-annual or however your doctor wants you to do your, you know, you know, your appointments. Now, also too, it's hitting me that February, I believe, is cardiac month, so that could be why this is popping in my head too. You know, this is when you make sure you get all your cardiac type care done. But I am going back to this thing again that, and I'm thinking it's with this, you know, Virgo moon and the sensitivity of Pisces kind of overlaying a whole bunch of stuff, and it's like you are taking on more than your fair share. But yet at the same time, you're like, how do I not take this on? I'm the boss, or this was assigned to me. How do I not take this on, Debbie? Well, I'm not quite sure how to answer it for you. But just, you know, I think that if, again, well, I can tell you what you need to do. I'm feeling strong, like you do need to do some meditation. And if you're not, if you're like, no, I don't do that, then please go take some walks, go do some exercising, go swimming. Do whatever it is to kind of release that excess stress and tension, because I'm thinking that this last half is going to, you know, I'm feeling, you know, like I'm saying, the higher blood pressure, which, you know, the higher stress, not dealing with, not dealing well with fools, and, you know, it just, I'm feeling like things are going to be kind of irritating. What you need to know is this is a strong, that this Virgo full moon is strongly influencing this, okay? So when you come home and you go, I don't know why I'm acting like this, this is not who I am. I usually can take this better. Just go back to that, okay? And, it's sometimes it's okay to blame something else. You don't have to have the world all on your shoulders, okay? Though I know somebody told me, oh, we're Atlas. No, you're not. Kind of, sort of, maybe. But you shouldn't have to. How about that? You shouldn't have to shoulder the responsibilities. But you will. Okay, this last card is reversed. And this is the Three of Fire. And again, fire energy. And this is abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make your long-term plans. And again, I think that really fits in with what we're talking about. Things are going to work out well for you. They will come back. You will have that equilibrium again. You will be able to think, okay, I don't know why this is all, for me, okay? Because, like I said, the people around you, situations around you will have some stress, will be higher stress that normally you would have thought you could just blow off, what the heck, that's that person, he, she is always like that. Where this time around it's going to be a little bit more bothersome. But, I think that if you're watching this, I think you're going to go, okay, this might be what Deb's talking about. So now that I know it, I can recognize it, and then I don't have to be so harsh on myself. And that's what I'm really thinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself, okay, with that. But at the same time, that this is going to, it's all going to calm itself down, and you will get a grip on it, okay? So let's go on to our psychic oracle, or our psychic tarot and oracle cards, and see if there's anything. Okay, we got 3 cards that just really popped out on us. Is it 3 or is it 4? No, it's 3. Okay, so, and again, oh, wow. So, first card, and they all did pop up. First card is solitude. Again, this is where I'm saying about your, about your meditation, about, getting out, doing your exercise, running. I'm not a big proponent of running. And I'm not saying that you should all just get out there now. But I really feel like that, like running. Why do I hear running? Well, maybe because physically it is something that can help to, raise endorphins and make you feel better. But it's almost like I'm feeling like you need to run away a little bit, and, you need to get away from the situation, okay? And this card is reversed, and here we have truth. So you see that she is standing on the scales. So the truth is coming to light. Truth is coming to light. So a lot of the things that you might even be that's irritating you, it actually will, and it is coming to light to other people. Or it might even be that you are having your own self-truth where you're seeing things, it's almost like you're seeing things with a different viewpoint. I'm hearing new paradigm, a new way of looking at things, a new way of looking at yourself. But when you look at her, she's also looking out, okay, so the scales, a lot of times the scales is Libra justice, Libra balance, so I'm thinking that between, you need to pull a balance together. So this is what, I'm seeing is, when all of the stressors are getting out of hand, you need to kind of do some retreating. You need to do meditation and or exercise and or just walking and or communing with nature and or praying, whatever that is, and pull balance back in. Because, yeah, this is going to be kind of this time. And it's not, when I say that it's going to be, this, it doesn't mean that in every detail of your life. I feel like you're going to be laughing. I think you're going to actually be like kind of chuckling to yourself. And I don't know, I've been using the word chuckling. This is the second time I've used it. I don't use chuckle, but but it's kind of like you're, but it's almost like you're, you're seeing the humor in how you're even acting, okay? Or how you're responding. Let's put it that way. Okay, so in our last card is our crown chakra. Now, you know, crown chakra, if you know a lot about chakra is your connection with the divine. It's your connection with the higher power, you know, your guardian angels, your your spirit guides, whoever that is to you, whoever it is. So again, you know, you're having this higher stress, you're feeling, you know, you have the sensitivity of Pisces, you know, just kind of in that whole, you know, whole time. Yet at the same time, you've got this Virgo perfectionist going on. You're kind of getting a little impatient with people. You need to go and get yourself out of the situation, you know, solitude. You need to start to try to get yourself back into a balance for your own health and for your own well-being. And you need to connect even more so with your higher power, okay? I mean, it's like really, it's really clear to me. I hope it's clearer to you too. But that's how you're going to actually be able to cope with these days. And when I say, you know, I mean, it's just going to be that higher, like I said, you're going to be, you know, driving and you're going to be saying, look, that person didn't stop at the stop sign and it's a four-way and there were people coming. You know, and the thing is with it is you're going to be right. You know, it's not that you're wrong. You're going to be right with it. It's just, you know, it's just irritating. It's just irritating. It's like a thorn, you know, a thorn under your skin, or like it's like a splinter, okay? So let's see, using my Oshi Zen Tarot, any final words for our Capricorns? Any final words for our Capricorns? Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh, no, we can't have all the cards fall out. There were a lot of cards, so I guess they had a lot of final words, but we're not, it was like pretty much like the internal deck. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, final words. Okay, let's cut you. Sorry, we didn't have enough time to go through. I think that would have been like 40 some cards. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And our first card is, okay, this is reversed, and this is suppression. Okay, suppression. Now, this could be that you need to suppress or that you are suppressing. But if you are suppressing or need to suppress and it's not in a healthy manner, it will only come back and hurt you, okay? I mean, and you know, I'm also hearing biofeedback, you know, biofeedback, you know, that thing where it's, biofeedback. If you don't know what that is, you can Google that, and it's like, you know, it's similar with meditation, but it is different. But it's biofeedback. So look that up. I'm not going to give you healthy answers, but I'm hearing that there is somebody out there, biofeedback. So so this is going to be those irritating type of time that, if you know, you need to be able to handle it in a healthy manner, okay? And believe me, I know, I have been there. I have been there where I have not taken stress and handled it in a healthy manner, okay? So this is what this is telling me, and then I'm telling you, is that with this stress of these 2 weeks, and it's not going to be like, oh gosh, can I just, you know, stop and, you know, fast forward? No, it'll be fine. That'll be fine. But you need to work in a healthy manner, okay? You need to help yourself. Biofeedback, working with groups. Don't ask me where that came from. Well, you know, so let's see what the second card says. Okay, what does that say? Integration. Okay. Integration is meaning pulling all pieces together. So yes, you still have to live your life, you still have to have your job, you still have to have your family, you still have to have your social life. You still have to, you know, you still have to have that all, and you need to still pull that together. Let's see what this last card says. Control. Okay. That is one thing. Capricorns, you do not like to not have control over yourself. Now, yes, you will, you know, you like to have a controlled area, And when I say that, I'm not saying that you are controlling others. It's not so much that. You like to have, you like to have things in order. Not so much, with this Virgo moon, it might be a little bit even more so. It might, you may need to have more control over your environment. However, by doing that, that could also raise that stress level. And I'm looking at these and what's coming in. So you have suppression, so you're pushing everything down, you're getting, and yet at the same time, it's like you want control, but yet it's like holding water in your hands and it keeps dripping out. So what has to happen is you need to look at the bigger picture. You need to connect with your higher power. You need to get balance into your life, see the truth of the situation. You need to pull everything together so that it's not harming you, okay? See, when you're having a lot of negative energy, what's going to happen is it's going to come back to you. And I mean, there's a lot of physical changes that can happen. There's a lot of mental, there's a lot of chemical type of changes, so you need to really be able to get that out. So yeah. So basically these two weeks, because of the planetary alignments, and remember, Virgo moon is not just going to be affecting you. Pisces season is not going to just be affecting you. It's going to be affecting the people that you work with, deal with, love with, all of those people. So, that's where Capricorn integration is going to be what is really, really needed. You're going to need to be very, well, this one also too this one is calling me to say, you're going to need to step outside of the situation, which you can do. You can really do this. You do have that ability, but you have to be aware to do it. Sometimes we get into the longer, we're so much part of the drama that we forget that we can be outside of it and be the director, okay? And I think, so you can step outside, or the producer, whichever it is, you can step outside of yourself and be that director or producer. And that's what you're really going to need to do. It's not that people are going to necessarily listen to you, because they're going to have their own issues going on. But you need to look at that and then see what can we do to make it better for me, for Capricorn. Because I'm worried, because this stress is going to be on the harder side. So you need to look at what is the truth. And so if you are, you're going to say, okay, you know what, the truth is then that driver is always an idiot, okay? And that's the truth, and I can't change that. I can't educate him or her. I can't take them back to driving school, okay? So, so that's really what's going to need to be done, is for you to step outside, look at what is the truth, look at how to get that balance back into your equilibrium. Look at, now she's also looking at the stars, so with that there's always, this is going to be temporary. This is just a temporary time. In fact, I know that Mercury goes, like I said, I think it's Mercury that goes retrograde March 4th. And you know what? We're so used to that, it's almost going to be a relief to have that type of, to be within something that we're used to, okay? So what can I say about this is, again, take care of yourself. And it will be higher stress because of the planetary alignments, because of this moon, because of Pisces. We're not going to say, so if you meet a Pisces, it's your fault. No. This is higher than just the person itself. Just be aware of it. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself and work on expelling the excess negative energy, okay? Okay then, Capricorns, as always, you got this. You can get this. Please, 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 please know that about yourself. You got this. Okay, as always, Capricorns, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.